As always, just setting up the stream on the laptop. Once it's all sorted, I'll be right with you. And in the meantime, you can enjoy USS Florida in the background. Right, for those of you who are here, refresh the stream and then check the description. There should be a redeem code for you. Right, that's all sorted. Rightio, tally-ho. Hopefully audio's all a-okay. So, while we're letting the stream kick off, let's get the Florida out there. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah. Let's see, let's go. Let's get the microphone a bit closer. There we go. Right, the plan is just to cycle through American battleships and German carriers and the odd requests here and there if there are any. For those of you who are just joining, down in the description is a redeem code which was hidden inside the German carrier video which was teased earlier today, along with a link to the redeemer. So if you did miss that redeem code which was hidden in the trailer, then it's down below. You can just copy it, go to the redeemer, which is linked down below as well, and you can go collect it. I think it's 2 common containers. I don't know what else is hidden away in there. I like the new transfer they got, animation between when you load into a game. Do a hard to left and see how this goes. Now, American battleships definitely aren't my forte. However, let's see how this all goes. Looks like we're in our tier 5 and 6 game with a carrier. Hopefully you don't get in my way. Let's see, what are we up against then? Nuremberg, Pensacola, Fiji, Arizona, Scharnhorst, Nelson, North Carolina, and a advisor. Deutschland, Deutschland, über Deutschland. So it looks like the double Arizona division are on the left flank. Spotted by aircraft, most likely torpedo bombers coming in. Whether the friendly carrier and enemy carrier seem to be duking off with some fighters, so let's see what the results of that are. North Carolina spotted at the centre. Hello, good. Yes, it is evening. Good evening, neighbour history hub. Good to see you. Good to see you. Just starting up with our second game of the day. I mean, I did one practice game earlier. That didn't go too well, so I haven't had too much of a warm-up, I guess you could say. Oh look, you can see the little truck on the airfield going along. Well, considering the double Arizona have vacated this flank and there's no destroyers, it's probably time to start angling in a bit and seeing what we can work over. Especially considering we've now got an island between us and North Carolina. Pardon me. I might swap that trait. Good day, no, it was good day. They've showed the Florida is one of the intrigue. This one intrigues me. Yes, I tried shooting that truck once. Tried to commit a war crime, did we? Yeah, Florida. Obviously, this is the first ever game in the Florida. It's making me think twice about my commander. I might go for on second thought as a trait. 14-inch gun. So maybe let's try like up about. I mean, it is American AP, but it is only 14-inch guns, so maybe up about makes a little bit more sense. I mean, because I really rarely play American battleships, I'm really just experimenting with my commander at the moment. Hello, Mixer Gamer, or Mike X Gaming. Good evening, good evening. Hello, Brandon, as well. Good afternoon, Brandon. I assume it's your lunch break. Well, the carrier's working the other flank, so we got it a little bit easy in here. Okay, so I can aim a little bit lower down because that was a lot of overpens. Got to lead a little bit more. The Arizona's a bit faster. I've got to remember it's American. Oh no, I ain't gonna get that shot off. Got to remember she's not a KG5. Then it was, God, I hate people who hug the carrier. Had 2 Bismarcks stay next to me, and that was just let the carrier plane spot me the entire game. Ugh. I don't understand this logic. I've had it in a few games where a battleship will just stick near me when I'm in a carrier for no reason. I don't understand it. Okay, maybe it might be for AA protection, but at the end of the day, they're better off clustering up with a cruiser than a carrier. A battleship's supposed to be trying to get into the action. 2 other pens, 1 bounce and 1 pen. It is an angled Arizona there. So maybe I think this time, maybe I might aim a bit more intentionally for the... Oh. Okay, well, we're just going to keep pushing up. In fact, it would almost be partially advantageous to actually push across. Let's see, where are we? Brandon played from 6 AM to 12 AM. I'm done for the day. Yeah, 12 PM. Yeah, see, you've done a good 6-hour stint there, Brandon. Yeah, I think that's enough. Three pens and 3 overpens. Okay. Now I did go for the AA guns mod, so hopefully that will make it a bit maybe shoot more planes down, I hope. I mean, I'm next to having. I've shot one down. Two. No, just one. Now I eat torps. Nom 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 nom. There goes my engine. Yeah, it's raining. How typical. And then it was. The Odin was, and the Cleveland was shooting me the entire time when I was spotted. Those Bismarcks could have made themselves useful, but by keeping it at bay, yeah. I think I had one game where I had a Congo just following me around for no reason. Now, I didn't do any research to see what the citadel's like on these German carriers. Well, they do have one, which is good to hear. Oh, yes. I think I'll need a little bit less, I think.
Fighter returning to ship.
I don't think my fighter did anything anyway, apart from maybe scare him away. Let's see, is this slightly more beneficial? Yeah, that's slightly better. What are we potentially getting ourselves into? I think it's not too bad a situation. See if we can wrap up the carrier and then move on to the Nelson. No history. I had a 2v2 match this afternoon. It was weird as hell. BB and CV versus BB and CV. Yeah, that's the problem. There's always going to be a little bit of an influx with the carrier players at lower tier. So I probably won't intend to play the lower tier carriers unless there's a definitive request to do so. So in some games, carriers just feel more like a nuisance rather than a threat. Oh no, a plane! Right, let's see. Broadside, Nelson. That could be a big mistake for him to make. Let's see. Oh no, he's slowing down. Very nice, very nice. Or did we just start repairing?
The ship is on fire.
Let's see if we can maybe make this volley count. Amusing one is like you get 14-inch guns with none of the benefits of having 14-inch guns because your reload's actually still quite slow. I think what was the reload? I think I still have it all written down here. So for 14-inch guns, you've got a base reload time of 33.5 seconds. Bear in mind a KG5 reloads in 25 seconds. So it's quite amusing, like battleships with larger caliber guns can actually reload faster than you. Free bouncers.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
So yeah, Florida, not as good as a KG5. Major approved. Although I'm sure that people won't want to be hearing about how I think the KG5 is more superior than the Florida.
Enemy severely damaged.
Funny how Georgia reloads faster. Yeah, 26 seconds I believe. Let's have a look. Georgia, let's see, where have I got her stats? Yeah, 26 seconds. So The Georgia with 18-inch guns can reload faster than the Florida with 14-inch guns. Typical. Scatters everywhere when I... Funny coincidence that my first game I encountered Meta Jerk in the Emma team. I only just realised. Oh, fair enough. No worries, but Christ, German tier 7 carriers are very strong. They're interesting. Well, we could potentially look at taking her next. That was just me flapping around in the Florida. I mean, we can watch me go potato in a carrier if you want. I can't guarantee anything because this is literally the first time I'm playing any of this. Yeah, let's give that a go then. Brandon, I'm really liking the new carriers. It's just frustrating that I keep getting 2v2, 3v3 and 4v4. Yeah, it's going to be that again. You're going to end up with what I call shiny ship syndrome, which is where everyone wants to play the new shiny ships, and of course they all have to start at the bottom tier, and therefore you end up with very unpopulated games. Furthermore, they've also introduced a new mission in which you have to play carriers, so yeah, everyone's going to be jumping in their carriers, and not a lot of people are going to have the higher tier carriers. Tier 7 has BF 110s when upgraded. Yes, very nice. Amusingly, those Stukas. One of the most potentially iconic aircraft associated with the Germans, and it's not in the game. Well, it's kind of Eternal to come crashing in. So Eternal's got to win this game. So it's already a loss. Well, let's see, we've got Akazuki, Okachov, Suzuyu, Wichita, Cleveland, Vladivostok, Bismarck, Georgia, and then we have Eternal. So let's take our BF 110s, Messerschmitts. I mean, they're quite pretty models. I'll give it that. They are very pretty models. Ba-ba-la. Do-do-do. Rightio, and tally-ho. Let's go see what... Let's see here. They are fast aircraft, 202 knots. Oh great, I get detected. Oh, this is spotting. Oh, spotting ribbons, yes. They are pretty aircraft, aren't they? Rather quick too. Very quick. That's intriguing. I have got a lot of airspeed buffs on this as well. Well, it probably wouldn't take too much to guess whereabouts Eternal is, being that their entire team seems to have clustered up. Oh yeah, we have evasive maneuvers, the new consumable. No, you can't hurt my carrier for the next 6 planes for the next 6 seconds, but you can eat torpedoes. There you go. That's exactly what the game needed. This is ridiculous. Oh, who thought that consumable was a good idea? Who thought evasive maneuvers was a good idea? Yeah, these German aircraft, they seem like very quick, which means they're probably going to be very good at like in and out strikes. Oh, very short duration there. Okay, a bit lot shorter duration. We'll do a quick loop-to-loop then. And then we're going for a proper attack. Well, we're probably not all here to watch torpedoes, so let's have a crack with the AP bombs. And of course, the evasive maneuver consumable is per squadron, so you can use it on one, swap to the other squadron, use it on another. Oh, you dive instantaneously. Okay, that's gonna be good to know. Right, let's see. So that also means that this Wichita will probably have very minimal time to respond. So start the dive. Wargaming should be ashamed. They should be ashamed of themselves. What have they done? No, this is not what the game needed. God's sake. Well, that's tier 7 ruined. Alright, stop. Oh, God's sake. What have they done? Oh. Well, that's it. That's the end of tier 7. This is horrible. This is horrible. Oh, I might as well go assist the other flank. Where are we? The torpedoes are pretty fast. Yeah, they're fast torpedoes, fast aircraft. So you can get in, get your drop off, get out there. How dare you get the Percival before me? Oh, I have my means. AP bombs OP. Did we need them? Did we need them? You know what? It's you might as well just say, you know what? Let's bring the British in. We'll give them HE rockets. You know, get it over and done with. I mean, at the end of the day, that's all they want to do. Let's see if we just lead a bit more and then we drop there. And then I can activate the, oh, my planes are invincible. When I quickly spin it around, and I can get a drop on the Cleveland. There you go, what did I take on? Battleship stock. I lost one aircraft. Don't really think this was necessary. The only thing it seems like the Parcel probably couldn't deal with would be destroyers. But even then, most of the time you use torpedo bombers to attack destroyers because you get slightly easier on that bombshell. So you just got to line it up. You got to then make your planes invincible. Just in case. But yeah, that's a Cleveland that's actively manoeuvring. It's very actively manoeuvring. And remember, the German aircraft are supposed to be weak. What I might do, I won't go for the Cleveland, I'll go for the back. How long is it going to take them to shoot a plane down? Finally! It's just auto citadels. This is pants. So what we do, we just do a sector drop while we're on the loop-in manoeuvre on the Battleship stock, which we'll just go get some auto citadels on. Because Wargaming says yes to citadel damage. Yes. Let's do some torps then. Alright, how's everyone enjoying this, eh? I mean, how can you kill those pesky people from Islands Camp? Yeah, the anti-CV guys are going to go ape. Yeah, well, this is the thing. Like, who requested this? Which one of you guys said, "Oh, we really need AP bombs on our carriers"? Come on, confess for your sins. Which one of you said it? Which one of you? I mean, someone must have requested it. Let's see, we're in a nice little position here to do a quick torpedo bounce. So we should be able to go speeding in, speed and power. Speed and power, there you go. Do a drop there. We might even then have a chance to... Not yet, oh, we'll just do a loop to them. Ah, we're just... Yeah, there you go. I wonder how big the citadel is on the German carriers. At least they didn't add AP rockets. That is the smallest silver lining that we could potentially have. And I don't know how long that's gonna last. Oh, I just got the Weiser, it's ridiculous, needs a nerf instantly. Oh, the German man suggested German carrier shaves his legs in the bath. I don't think that's all. Oh. You put AP bombs on German carriers? But what did you do with the rockets? There we go. That's a miserable game, if I could confess to one. Yeah. We did not need evasive maneuvers. We do not need it. It's just stupid. These aircraft are supposed to be weak. The only ship that actually shot down an aircraft was Eternal's carrier and the Cleveland. And the Cleveland shot down one. That was it. I think the Vladivostok shot down a plane as well. So these weak aircraft. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Pretty much. Yeah. Citadel damage bombs. Good idea, Wargaming. Good. No. Spotting ribbons. Step in the right direction. There you go. One. There's your silver lining. Spotting ribbons. That is stupid. This is stupid. Wow. There you go, chaps. I hope you enjoyed. Let's go play something that takes a bit of skill. Let's see. Shall we do an American battleship, or do we have any requests? I mean, I can show you lots of pretty American battleships, and you can make a request if you want, or we can go play another German carrier if you so wish. So we managed to pick up the Nevada. We've got the Oklahoma on temporary. Managed to pick up the Arizona somehow. Got the Tennessee. Got the Florida. Got the... Where is it? Oh yeah, there we are. We got the Georgia as well. Hello, Thoughtful Game. Hello. How's it going? It's going alright. German carriers just seem a bit stupid. Evasive maneuvers seems completely unnecessary. But yeah, it's going. Hello, Sax as well. Enjoy your lunch break. Naval History Hub. Whichever man's. Yeah. Can I see your commander build on the... What do you want to see the commander build on? I will do. They need to take away the evasive maneuvers consumable. Yeah, the evasive maneuvers consumable is stupid. It is stupid. It's a secondary build, even worth it. Tier 7 on PC has like a 6 kilometer on ledge. Right, Brandon, is that German carriers? Right, let's just bring up the German carriers as well. I mean, I'm not even sure it's worthwhile doing a secondary build on these carriers, because, first of all... Okay, your Citadel's hidden. Okay, fair enough. Okay, that's a bit better. But secondary range is only 4.5. And you've only got 6 turrets. It's not a lot of turrets. Georgia, Oklahoma, play with Georgia. So the expected, very much. US battleships, it's only 4.5. How did they even pick a carrier commander? I think he's a liaison between the Coastal Command. General Air, yeah, so he's part of the Luftwaffe Naval Aviation. So I'm just giving it a quick skim. Okay, he retired in 1942. Special anti-ship formations. But basically a Luftwaffe pilot, or Luftwaffe commander. So we're calling, like, where were they going to pick a German carrier commander? It's not like they had any carrier experience at all. Let's do the Georgia. Yeah, warships should be more than happy to do that. Yes. What does Georgia need? Does she need rudder shift? Let's bring the Georgia up on my stat sheet and have a look. I mean, rudder shift's usually my temptation. I might do rudder shift then. Yeah, I'll do rudder shift, I think. And then we'll just go for AA because it's American, or American. Flag, check. Camo, check. Yes. Yeah, we'll go for that. Okay, we'll go for this. Double American BB division. Let's see, where am I? 4-4. I see, so an Air Force guy that dealt with naval operations, yeah, basically. He retired in 1942, so yeah. It was, at very least, German carriers are less stealthy. That's true, I think, just judging by the look of it. Pick some mug. The German carriers can get their twin-engine BF-110s. Where are the B-25s wargaming? Yeah, where's the Lancaster bombers? That's one. Yeah, no, the B-25s would be... I think if they ever did the B-25s, it would be nice to have that as like a premium. If it was a premium carrier with the B-25s. I mean, what were the 2 carriers on the Doolittle raid? Was Wasp one of them? So I wonder if they could ever do like a US premium, like USS Wasp with B-25s. That would be like quite an interesting one. Anyway, I do digress. Tier 6 and 7 game: Laterabelle, York, Indianapolis, Azuyu, Colorado, Bismarck, Gascon, Massachusetts, Iowa. Oh wait, there's me thinking I'm in a carrier because I've been doing some carrier games recently as a practice. Let's get this big girl moving. Maybe a special event. I don't think they do. It was Hornet and Enterprise. Hornet was the one with the B-25s, though. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that would be. I think that would be quite nice then. Maybe like USS Hornet with B-25 HE bombers. But that would be it. That would be all they'd have would be like HE bombers, the B-25s. But the problem is, that, well, I guess the issue is the B-25s were a one-way mission. That's potentially the problem. So whether you could have Hornet at the start of the game with B-25s and you'd send them out, do a HE carpet bomb, and then they would just fly off the map, and then you just use the Hornet as like a normal carrier for the rest of the game. I mean, that could be an amusing like little party trick. That'd be quite interesting. Can I invite a friend after this game? Yeah, sure. No worries. You'll have to just remind me as the game finishes that I need to transfer division ownership to you. And if you want, you can always bounce it back to me then, and I can keep managing it. I mean, she looks interesting, Massachusetts. See them jump along to the front turrets, please. There we go. What? Didn't look at her armor scheme. We got a gas gun coming in close. Yes, we can return the favour. Jolly good show. Oh, come... that is... 18-inch guns at tier 7. That's a little bit too accurate. That is a little bit too accurate.
Spotter returning to ship.
Who thought this was a good idea? This is stupid. Who thought this was a good idea? That seems to be the motto. Maybe I should change the stream name. Back to the board live stream. June patch first look. Who thought this was a good idea? ... I'm sorry. Like, I was thinking I might have to do an accuracy build on the Georgia. You know, like get Cunningham in there, get Scharnhorst in there, like really improve the accuracy, reduce the dispersion. I mean, I'm already partway there. I've already taken marksmanship. I've already got the spotter aircraft, and actually, it just feels like, well, okay, yes, I have got plotting rooms on this as well. God, what have we done? What do I mean, what have we done? I've done nothing. Well, let's use that engine boost there and see what that does. I mean... Okay, we got a D... not a D... maybe a DD. Was it a DD? If not, maybe cruiser torps. Oh, Zuya, was it? Okay. Anyway, where are we? Why will one mission accept them? German carriers weren't even built. I thought it would be at least 8 barrels. Wargaming did. Ugh. Really, wow. Montana would be 8 barrels, wouldn't it? And she's a tier higher.
Our victory is in sight.
Indy's not right. He's in range, but I can't quite draw a line of sight onto her. Ohio has 8 457s. I mean, that accuracy's not bad. Landed a bit short because he started to turn out quite violently.
Our victory is in sight.
On the assumption he turns all the way. Well, you know, the next one I'm going to launch the spotter aircraft.
Spotter airborne.
Only one overpen.
Engine boost deactivated. Spotter returning to ship.
Jesus Christ. Somebody made a mistake. Somebody made a big goddamn mistake. God's sake. We did not need 18-inch guns at tier 7. Oh god. We did not need AP bombs. We did not need German carriers. That's me not even trying. I like it. Alright, considering I do not play American battleships, I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, this is my commander build, okay? I've gone for Dorelli and Madden to just buff reload speed. I've gone not for one for nuisance, crisscross, marksman, reaching out, and fight fire with fire. I have no idea if this is a good commander build. I'm sure that some of you would tell me it's a terrible commander build. In fact, I'm sure it is. But in the meantime, I've just... There you go, you can sort that out. Commander crate. Let's get this over and done with. Gepetti. I don't think I'm going to have enough Gepettis. No, there we go. Right, what was another one of these American battleships? Oklahoma time. Right, where is the Oklahoma? Oh, would you like to know the differences between the Oklahoma and the Nevada? I can tell you, in fact. The differences between the Nevada and the Oklahoma, HP exactly the same. HP pool. Oklahoma has slightly more. Oklahoma has slightly more HP per repair party, which is quite intriguing. Armor looks exactly the same. Torpedo reduction the same. Caliber's the same. Gun count's the same. Range. Oklahoma can shoot 100 meters more. Reload same, traverse speed exactly the same. HE damage, Oklahoma does 100 HP shell damage less per shell. She also has a 3% less fire chance, and she also has 300 less damage per AP shell. So therefore, overall, the Oklahoma has a lower DPM and fires per minute in comparison to the Nevada. Speed is exactly the same, turn circle is the same, rudder shift is the same. Detectability, same. Obviously, so that just means that one of the key differences between the Oklahoma and the Nevada is the Nevada does 204 HP per second for 28 seconds on her repair party, whereas the Oklahoma does 240 HP per second for 28 seconds out of her repair party. Apart from that, they are really just the same ship. It's just premium. It's just a premium Nevada. And I've been showing you the Texas the entire time like an absolute muppet. Let's do secondaries. I mean, she does have a nice camo. I have to confess that. But there you go. You can transfer ownership of the division back to me if you want warships. So, that's a quick rundown of the main differences between the Oklahoma and the Nevada. While I have a moment to catch up, if you can, give the stream a thumbs up. That'll be much obliged. Obviously helps promote the stream, promote the channel. Also, if you're recently here, if you've missed it in the German carrier trailer, down in the description is a redeem code and a link to the redeemer. It gets you at least 2 common containers, maybe more. I don't know exact specifics of it all, but it's something I spotted. I know that not everyone might spot it, so it is down there. So, game of domination on Trident in the Oklahoma. In a 4v4, we have a Konigsberg, a Nevada, a New York, and a Rhine. Lovely. Jolly good show. Right. Well, let's just beans it into A, I think. Or do we just ball up? Maybe we ball up. Maybe we'll ball up into a great big ball of death and head for B, I think. Sounds like a bit more fun. Right, get my guns trained off to the right. So all in all, I mean, it's a pretty enough ship. She definitely fits into that kind of like dreadnought style of the First World War. She definitely seems to be of that era. That's amusing. So she's got an aircraft catapult on top of X turret, but the aircraft is actually on a different catapult. Why? Did she carry more than one aircraft? Or is it... That's strange. Oh yeah, and we also got red turret tops. Lovely jubbly. Spotted. So that's probably by the cruiser. Ooh, time to launch the aircraft. There's the Konigsberg. Turning away. I got one. I got two. Might just slow down a little bit, as if I needed this battleship to go any slower, and just see if I can group up our AA a little bit more. Fortunately, taking a bit of HE spam file, which is going to negate some of my my AA capability. Also coming in fire from the New York has grossly underestimated my speed. Also, oh, everybody wants to be my friend today. Very good.
Ship is on fire.
At least the turrets can keep up with the ship when she's turning. Oh, I say that. I think warship should wrap her up. Very nice, very nice progress.
Problem solved, sir. Confirmed penetration.
Let's see if we can do something to this Königsberg.
Returning to ship.
But of course suffering from the joyous turret traverse that you get down with OTS. Got no idea if I can overmatch Königsberg.
Taking the lead.
Come on, can I repair in time? No, I'm dead. Yeah. 3 seconds from a repair party. What we got is there we go, Nevada. Baz, I didn't realise you were streaming. It was rather short notice. It was basically down to the wife's work and stuff like that. Just playing around with the new carriers and the new battleships, basically. Any requests, any specific interests or anything like that, then I'm happy to take them out. If any alternative requests, then I'm also intrigued to take those out if requested. Thoughtful, at least it has an aircraft. Ismore has a catapult but no plane. I know. That's marvellous Russian technology for you. Ironically, I think the Molotov, the Russian carrier, no, the Russian cruiser Molotov, she should carry a Spitfire. Because she was fitted with a catapult for a Spitfire. Did you try Georgia yet? Yeah, I tried the Georgia. 18-inch guns at tier 7 and they're rather accurate guns. Yeah. Just silly, I kind of feel. If the shots went everywhere, I'd go, okay, yeah, fair enough. But they're a little bit too accurate for my liking. Nice. I mean, we could do the Georgia again. Bismarck request. No, it was, but they only overmatched 31mm and below her guns. What, the Georgia? She's got 4.57s. I mean, I'd say Do 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 do. No. 457s will be able to overmatch 33 millimeters of armor. So basically, you practically can't go through 34 mils. So why'd they do that then? It's probably because they don't want to make the Yamato look bad, probably. Let's see, Georgia. Oh no, Bismarck, wasn't it? I mean, going off the way that the armour is represented in the game, I would say it can go through 33 mil. Whereas that statement saying that it could stop 406s only doesn't seem quite right. Yamato is the reason. Did you play Florida? Yeah, we did Florida already. I can do Florida after this if people are still interested in Florida. Just let people sort themselves out. Meanwhile, we can look at the pretty ship. Well, I do like this port because you can actually get the bridge in there, so you get like a nice kind of angle on it. Nice pretty port though. This year we don't. This year I don't think we have alien spaceships flying around like we did last year. Although we do have a blimp. Yamato can't overmatch 34 mil. I think only 32 mil. So what's the whole point? This is the thing. So is that armor description in game complete lies then? I thought 32 mil was for 16. Yeah, 32 mils for 16-inch guns, basically. Same as last year, but at night. I think we're all sorted. I mean, if it's been put in the Ask the Team section of Discord, then it would be interesting to see whether they have changed it. I haven't spotted it as yet. I haven't seen anyone ask the question, but then I may have missed it. I mean, the other option is we try and force a division versus division game, someone in Edinburgh and then someone in Georgia, and you just park the two opposite each other really close and just see if you can punch through. I mean, that would get you an answer very quickly. Bismarck in the game with no destroyers. Okhotov, Suzuyu, Megami, Hipper, Richelieu, Alabama, Iowa, Yamato, Grosser, Kurfürst. .32mm can bounce 16 inches, and they have repeatedly said that most they can still overmatch 31 and below. Yeah, because they have that 30 to 33 mil, don't they? Or is it 31 to 33 mil, which is stating something along the lines can ricochet 406 AP. Whereas only when you get to 34 mil does it state it can ricochet all AP. And therefore between 16 inches and all is 18-inch guns, and that's why I'd probably say, based on the information provided in game, the 18-inch guns of the Georgia and the Yamato can overmatch 33 mil at least. Might be a bit of give and take in there. See, am I going to get HE? I think I'm going to get HE focused because I'm spotted by something else. But there's no looks to be it's probably going to be one of those games where you get HE focused out. As the enemy has somehow managed to get aviation, we don't.
Feuer Alarm!
I found everyone. Aren't I the popular one? Yes, fight fire with fire. I found the whole team. I really found the whole team. We know where they are, guys.
Torpedos voraus! Torpedos direkt voraus!
There goes. There you go. Thoughtful gamer, I'd like to hold you completely responsible. No, I'll just rewatch the stream later for those games. Yeah, no, that's fair enough, fair enough. 432 in the same as last year, but at night, right? Yeah, but no spaceships as well. It seems to be more like the maybe the more like the Christmas one or the New Year's one. What I might do, just to keep things moving, I might have to actually jump ship on this one and maybe take something else. 32 can bounce 16, and they've repeatedly said that most are going, yeah. Yeah. You've stated that already. You didn't do a pirate eye patch on Major, that's why the Bismarck game went badly. I blame the amateur and the lack of destroyers. There was no real spot in that game, and I pushed up, which I probably shouldn't have done. I will leave. I mean, I'll do a Florida game maybe. What else have we got? Let's see, we've done the Oklahoma, we've done the Florida, we've done the Georgia. Because I bet there's something silly here. Oh, the 460s, so they might. So is it over 8, isn't it? 457 over 8. No, it's not over 8. Let's try and work this out, sorry. So it's 4, let's see, well, let's just do 406 divided by 32. Or 406 over 31 equals 13. So maybe 457's over 13 then? Be 35 mil. If you use that kind of rule of thumb. Oh, I just reread it, did I? Oh, my mistake. And if you're dead already, you can come back. Yeah, I did reread it, didn't I? Yes. So wait, is it... If you go on the rule of 406s and go over a max of 31, it's a ratio of about 13. So if you do 457s over 13, that gets you 35 mil. And if it didn't go through, you'd probably just stick an AP pen multiplier on it. Which would probably be, yeah. Because if you can't quite get through 32, you'd stick, Florida, is Florida tier 6? Yes. There she is. Go on, we'll do the Florida again. And then maybe we'll do the Georgia again. And then we might do a German carrier again or something. do that for 7 hours as well. Yeah, so unless they've like changed the calculation for the AP pen on the Georgia, then I can't quite see how she can only pen the same amount as a 16-inch gun for an 18-inch gun. You boys are being brave. Oh, 6, I've not checked which ones they are. Yeah, I remember someone saying the Florida's tier 6 for the first, like the first American tier 6 battleship. So can Georgia overmatch Georgia? Is the final question. I have not checked. It is the ultimate question. You chaps got lucky. It's a tier 5 and 6 game. The overmatch mechanic is different from penetration. I don't know, because they both rely on the same things. Overmatching armour and penetrating through armour is exactly the same. Look, I can't get putting a tier 7 in a tier 6 carrier. I think you can. They haven't added a mechanic into the game yet, which stops you that happening. I mean, if they did, then that would make very like tier 5, tier 6 carrier tier 5 divisions quite cheeky, because you could use that mechanic to make sure that you get a tier 5 and 6 game in a tier 6 cruiser or battleship. Vaz, got to run. Catch you guys later. Cheers, Major. No, thanks for coming along. You've never had it happen. Sorry. In the meantime, I need to. Wild AO has appeared. Only 5-star has 700. I am going to be intrigued now to see if a Georgia can overmatch a Georgia. I mean, it's potential. I suspect so, because of the way that she's been focused into speed. I just had a hunch he'd reverse. But we are getting into a precarious situation here where it looks like the entire team's actually folded over to this right flank. So it looks like we might have to start folding back on this flank. So many overpens. West Virginia, Devonshire, Arizona. Can't quite. He's not. I've got an irons between me and him. The Aoba could do a finishing off. Ooh, a little bit faster than I thought.
Союзники, сфокусировать огонь на цели.
Oh, it is a Jerry carrier. Ah, okay. Now, Devonshire can actually angle against 14-inch guns. And she's going to get away with it.
Fighter airborne.
If the Devonshire keeps coming along like this, then it might be an advantageous target.
Confirmed penetration.
Oh, hello. Well, I guess forwards. Forwards we go. Let's see, what have I got to deal with? Queen Elizabeth, West Virginia, and then Arizona. So hard starboard and unpick ourselves from this island. Hold on, does this thing have 4 barrels per turret? Yes. Yes, so she's got 12 guns. Because it seems sinful on the American battleship. Yeah, so she's got 12 14-inch guns. It would seem rather cruel of me to finish off the Queen Elizabeth, so I might leave that for. Yeah, he should finish her off quite nicely. There we go.
A tutte le unità, segnalo la posizione di un bersaglio strategico.
Ah, finally, something's in range. She's got quite a broad stance. That's one thing to note. don't want to be nose on to 16-inch guns. Where's their carrier then? To be harassing as he is. Well, on PC it's 429s to 457s can overmatch 30mm, and on PC only Yamato, Musashi and Shikishima can overmatch 32mm. The paper ships department at Wargaming probably had a lot of fun on this. Well, let's get fighters launched. I mean, we could get impatient and just see if we can knock some turrets out. Oh, we managed to knock one out. We should have not flicked the rudder at the last second there, but we've got away with that. And of course, the way that the AP bombs work, they literally just drop instantly. So it's not really like you got a lot of time to just dodge. It's practically like they either will hit or will miss. I mean, my best bet's to try and stay broadside onto his AP bombers. And then I've got to try and stay nose on to his torpedo bombers. And so here comes some more AP bombers. So I'm just going to try and offer them my broadside. And then just try and keep my broadside onto them. That looks like a safety drop. That's amusing. He's definitely... Was that a safety drop or a cancel drop? That was a cancel drop. Oh, he's actually in the pain range. Okay, let's try and see what we can do. It's basically a Hipper class cruiser. So try to engage it as such. Oh, she's evasive maneuvers? Oh, there you go, a bit of server lag. Now, what they should do in there for carriers is they should make you have to actually turn into the wind and travel at full speed in order to launch your aircraft. I think that would be fair. That's historically correct. That's not expecting too much, is it? Oh, there we go, finally. In pain range, yes. The spirit of the Florida man was strong, and you in this game. Yeah, Florida doesn't seem too bad. She doesn't seem amazing, but she seems to do all right. Which I guess is probably what you need to really expect from a ship of her class, really. I mean, armor-wise, it is about halfway through the stream. I'm gonna have to actually nip off for a second and go to the restroom. So what I'll do, let's have a quick look at the armor scheme of the Florida. So she's resistant to 14-inch guns, which isn't that bad, really. That's quite good. It just seems, Florida just seems like an American KG-5, which seems to rely a lot more on AP rather than HE. Baz's question: can the Georgia overmatch the Georgia? We're still debating about armor, so maybe. we're not sure. We can't say. I guess the Georgia can angle against the Georgia. We'll probably do a Georgia next, but I am just going to have to actually nip off to the restroom because it's been an hour and a half, and I got another hour and a half of this stream intended at least. Dunkirk also a good comparison. Maybe. Anyway, I'm going to swing this over to the music, and I'll be right back with you. Right, I'm back. So Georgia gun will only affect Edinburgh. Okay. Alright, Sax. They have to come up with something with some of the best profit margins, considering all they need are some pencils and stolen restaurant napkins. Made sure he did not get away well, Major. Good luck for the rest of the stream. Much obliged, much obliged. I might as well do the mid stream plug. If you can, feel free to give the stream a thumbs up. They're much obliged. As well as down in the description, there is a redeem code which was hidden in the German carrier trailer. So if you missed that, then you can pick that up and use that. Also a link to Redeemer. No, it cannot. Can Georgia overmatch Georgia? I think is what that question is in response to. Ooh, okay, Georgia and Champagne. Domination hotspot. Let's see. We have Z35, Suzuyu, Siegfried, Baltimore, Colorado, Bismarck, Jean Bar, Vanguard, Monarch. Tier 6 and 7 game. Let's see. So on the left flank, so we've got a player. Oh, come on. Look at the spawn distribution on our team. 4 on the left, 4 in the middle, 1 on the right. What was wrong with 3-3-3? Like, was that too much? Is that too much to ask? This is a very slow start to the game, isn't it? Jumbar. Suzuki. Ooh. Should be Vanguard and Monarch? Yeah, okay. And the Bismarck, okay. That probably should overshoot. Monarch's racing around the corner. You think that can go over the island? Well, it can, okay. That does not feel like it should go over, but it does. Looks like the island's got like a really nice curve on it. Oh, fine. Oh, maybe. I can somehow just sneak my shells over the island. And just keeping getting defender ribbons on this Baltimore. Like there, apparently it goes over. I must be like just clipping the superstructure. Although this thing where he was probably as safe as he could have been. Keep getting those defender ribbons. What? Right, Bismarck and the Balti. Half a Bismarck.
Spotter airborne.
That should be the Bismarck gone. I think that's the Bismarck gone. I'm hearing the sounds of big guns.
Spotter returning to ship.
So let's go see if we can give a Baltimore a nasty surprise, because the Baltimore doesn't have torpedoes. He's probably regretting that in about, I'd say, 30 seconds. Never really try and skim the island like that. And interesting to know, yeah, that's one thing. Like, I would have thought, if I was a cruiser, I would have thought I was safe. But that position at that range, I was able just to get the shells just over the island into the side, into like the superstructure of the Baltimore, and keep resetting him. I think the Baltimore might suddenly realise the situation, the predicament he might be in now. It's about, if I lane there, that should do it.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser. Gute Arbeit. Ich schulde Ihnen was. Acknowledged.
So what's that to leave? The Z-35 and the Jean Bar. Do 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 do. Not quite enough.
Achtung, melde Zielposition.
Oh, I'm leading it too low. Nope. Let's see what the HE does in this thing then, if we ever find the Z35. Who's apparently... I think you and me got the same plan, so spotted, but only briefly. This is my hunch. Let's see who's right in a bit.
Spotter returning to ship.
He's just fired torpedoes. He's not going to have torpedoes for another minute. You should have torpedoes about now then. I'm not spotted as yet. Now I'm spotted. So we do this with 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And then we do this course and direction for 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Oh, there's torpedoes, so we don't need to worry about torpedoes for another minute. So at about 1 minute and 30 seconds, I need to do a change of course and direction of at least 45 degrees. But we should win the game before then. So just do the first change of course and direction. Hold that until 1 minute 20, and then we'll do another 45-degree change of course and direction.
Our victory is in sight.
And we'll also do a change of speed. I saw some pics of the Montana in an AI game. Yes, I've seen the same. Well, I've heard of the same. I haven't seen them. I think they're on Reddit. Every ship comes with a torpedo if you're fast enough. Oh, very true. Very true. Introduced German carriers and they're already quite strong. Yeah. Some say Photoshop. Well, we've also seen screenshots of submarines in World Warships Legends, but that's all Photoshop as well. It was spotted on the Hivehound stream. Okay. Major has an NDA he will neither confirm or deny yet. Well, at the moment, I've got nothing to confirm or deny regarding the Montana. I literally just know as much as you guys do. No, Montana's been spotted somewhere. I haven't done any research into it. Yeah. Seen multiple places. Montana has to be coming. Is Montana been spotted as a tier 7 or as a legendary? Last with a Dreadnought 72. Oh. It's not. Then again, our team's quite closely clustered. I mean, there's like only like 500 points between top and bottom. Right, any requests, chat? I mean, we've done 2 Georgia, 2 Florida. We've done 1 Oklahoma. We did 1 August Percival. I mean, we could maybe do August Percival again and just laugh at the ridiculously strong German carriers. Tennessee. We'll do 1 August and then we'll do a Tennessee. Yeah. Okay, Montana's been spotted as a legendary. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, is that time? Oh, cheerio, Mike X Gaming. If you're off. Yeah, we'll do a Tennessee game. Because that's like I was just doing some research. Like, out of the 8 battleships that were at Pearl Harbor, 6 of them are in game now. How big's my detectability? That's the thing. The detectability is so big. It's almost like. Might as well just do that, like. So let's get these sped up. Ba, 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 ba. What are we up against then? My OQ boys: Atlanta, Otago, Lyon, Bismarck, Georgia, Iowa, Lexington. Oh, and then give them loads of spotting ribbons. Spotting ribbons, yes. What's that? Boise? Yeah, let's do a top run on the Boise. Or no, maybe we just switch at the last second onto the battleship. Got one, and flooding. I do like the Messerschmitt 110s. They are very pretty. What was the enemy carrier? Lexington. Okie dokie. Just because we got flooded on the line, it makes sense to try again. I'm I'm trying to deliberately overlead a little bit because I'm hoping that maybe I can get a torp outside the torpedo bulge. Unfortunately, not in that case. We'll do one more torpedo run, and then we'll start trying to see what the situation is like. This is an interesting one. This line is KG5. Kind of need to get moving down south towards Bravo if they can. I'm going to let my engines cool down a bit. Would be nice to see if we could pick out the Lion again. There she is. To be honest, it's very tempting just to keep punishing that Lion. And then we might start bringing the AP. The thing is, all their ships are clustered up together behind the island. If they hadn't all clustered up, then maybe I could go for a bit more of a an AP bomb run on them. I'm sorry, this just feels a little bit too cruel. I mean, what these two battleships are doing over here, I don't know. They seem to be going for the long flank. But yeah, this kind of like boom and zoom with the torpedo bombers. I mean, it was quite a strong tactic with the Japanese. It's a very strong tactic for the Germans as well. Practically fly up until I start coming into AA range, and then just boom and zoom. And because you're only going in with 3 aircraft, you won't lose any aircraft. Because you're going in so fast, you kind of race the anti-aircraft. And the torpedoes are fast. So there's practically nothing a ship can do against you. Where's the Iowa? So just let the engines cool down. And boom and zoom. So with just my torpedo aircraft I've been able to do 70,000 damage. Cargo. Atlanta. Definitely more of an anti-battleship ship, planes I should say, because of the size of the target. So with that in mind, let's see if we can go after the Iowa again. Fortunately, the Iowa's nicely protected now. No, 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 no. Ooh, quite a long cooldown time. I think that cooldown time caught me out. That is going to be all she wrote, because that's how quickly a carry gets focused out, and that's the end of the game. We will have all 8-inch and 8 in the future. BF-110, they have modelled well in this game. Yeah, the BF-110 is quite well modelled. Second place. 2 of our team were AFK or rage quit. And those 2 battleships going down the flank was really strange play. Right, Tennessee time. Tier 5, I believe. Yes. Maybe propulsion. And the secondaries. Right, and very, very naked Tennessee. No, the reload won't be quick enough. Okay. Triple Tennessee. Let's just hope we don't get destroyers then due to the lack of diversity. Whoa. So I can close that down. All seems to be fine. So, again with domination on land of fire, which probably means it's a tier 5 and 6 game. T61, York, Belfast, Bayern, West Virginia, Tennessee, Snobk, Florida, Weiser. Carrier game. Oh, I'm willing to bet my Tennessee's faster than yours. And they're shop. DDs are hard work in the Tennessee. Thankfully, we've only got one. I don't exactly feel massively obliged to charge down into Bravo and die quickly through being focused. Now, the top speed of the Tennessee should be 20 knots, so with my speed build, I'd be intrigued to see what we can get out of there. .1, 20.2. We're already max. No, 20.3, 20.4.
Fighter airborne.
20.7. Coming to fire from a Snot and a Florida.
Alle Stationen. Feuer auf das Ziel konzentrieren.
I'm sorry, warships, the brakes in this don't work. I'm sorry, it doesn't go any slower. Please seek forgiveness for the use of my active armor for you. We might, maybe, get in range of something that we can shoot.
Fighter returning to ship.
Oh no, who's under fire now? Oh no, it's me. No. Stop it, I can't shoot back. And that's even with reaching out XXL. God, this thing must have stumpy guns. Oh no, I'm gonna do it again.
Set a smoke screen.
Right, if we could only just get in range of the enemy, then we might be able to actually start contributing towards this game. And this is why I don't like American battleships. Because they're just so slow. So slow. We're going to turn up and the show's going to be all over. Well, the good news is we have reasonable AA builds and some of us may have fighters. Bad news is it's more than just the carrier. Even the York is outranging us and it's got 8-inch guns. This is ridiculous. Okay, I know I haven't got a 10% buff to my range through the first like gun battery module that actually you can have equipped to the Tennessee.
Fighter airborne.
Damn it, the enemy are running away. Basically, I'm a glorified cruise ship.
Has taken the lead.
I'm a glorified passenger ship. The York's in range. For the first time it's taken 7 minutes to get an enemy ship in range. I don't know how warships is down to... What happened? At least will to rebuild's working, because... Everything and more. American BB line got to grind to tier 6 to go 24 knots, I know. Isn't it bad that you have to look forward to a 4 knot increase in speed in your tech tree? You're so slow that the enemy can't lead. This is so dull. Again, who thought this was a good idea? Who thought, you know what, we really need more of those underperforming tech tree ships. Let's expand and introduce a new tech tree of more of these underperforming ships. Oh my god. Sometimes I wonder why I global XP'd the entire American battleship tech tree. And then I remember. At least they have really good AA. Maybe. Sometimes. No? Can we at least shoot down one of them? Just one? Please? At the moment, my catapult fighters shot down more aircraft than my AA gunners. Come on. Yay. Who enjoys this? You'd have to be a masochist to enjoy playing these ships. For sure ain't chasing the Japanese fleet at 20 knots. It's just... Oh. Oh god. Come on, put me out of my misery. Please. Please, do it. Or should I dodge? I'm gonna dodge. I'm gonna try. Look at the speed and power. Oh my lord. I'm so glad I'm so glad they're early access, because at least then you might get them out of a crate and you don't have to play them. Oh, anyway, I don't even know how you can try and spice them up a little bit. Oh, I better think there's a reason as to why most of them were used for shore bombardments. Yeah. That's literally all they were used for, really. AA and shore bombardments. Oh, that last game your team was diabolical. What, the carrier game? Yeah, that was pretty bad. I did a good effort in the carrier, but yeah, the team was just melting away. Warships, I love carriers. When you're traveling at 20 knots, what can you do? There's nothing. Like, there's nothing you can do. And of course, these are like pre-World War II battleships being represented. So their AA complement is terrible. And so you're slow-moving, large target with no AA. I mean, my catapult fighter shot down 2 aircraft, and my AA gunner shot down 5. Out of all of that, and there was 3 of us all clustered together. Oh. We built engines. We built engines. America built guns. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why they were limited to 20 knots, was because of the lack of the turbine technology in America. Just a speed bump on the way to the North Carolina, pretty much. Yes, North Carolina with land endurance goes to 27 knots. Yeah, thank God. Canvas can go down to 25. Can go up to 25 knots with engine upgrade, or down to 25, maybe. I can probably run faster than USS Texas. That'd be a race I'd love to see. Wait, oh my God. Yeah, I am so glad that I'm gonna have to play these to try and review them, and I'm not looking forward to that, because that's gonna be so dull. I mean, what with a common credit booster, I'm getting 20.8 knots out of it, which is pretty much her max speed anyway. Yes, I'm missing an engine module upgrade, which will give me an additional 2.8 knots, so that'll get me up to basically 23 knots. Okay, fair enough. 23 knots, that's pretty much on par with an upgraded Queen Elizabeth. I was tempted to say go for the tier 5 carrier if we could, just because legendary tier is just a dumpster fire. If I want to see how OP the German carriers are down at this tier, if you allow me. How are we supposed to catch and chase people kiting when you literally can't? Yeah, and the thing is, your detectability is so large as well. They see you and go, "Ooh, turn, run." That's it. You can't do anything. Oh. If you don't sink where it's sat due to neglect, I think Texas should be fine. Looking at it, I mean, they're not going to just let it sink at the end of the day. They're putting enough energy, effort into keeping her afloat, I guess you say. The thing was, as in speed, is a downgrade from North Carolina to Kansas. Yeah. Yeah, it is actually, if I remember. Yeah, I think Florida's 20. I think Florida's like a 24 base, and Kansas is a 23 base. So, oh, we're down to biplanes now. Oh, that's just a confusing view. Let's see what we're up against. Mahan, Mass, Mayuku, Nevada, Arizona, Tennessee, Sinop, North Carolina, and Weiser. Let's go get those sporting ribbons. Might just do a quick torp drop, safety drop. And yeah, we go for the North Carolina. It's just a test in the durability of the aircraft. Ooh, okay. Might have to go in before then to do the boom and zoom tactic then. Either that or drop a lot earlier than that. Might just do an earlier drop, I think. Oh, this looks slightly more favourable. Let's see what the torpedo speed's like. Okay, got to lead a bit more, maybe? No, okay. Right, we're going after that DD now. Go see what she's up to. Pixel Mug, once again I'm reprimanded for expecting anything remotely historically accurate from Wargaming. Yeah. Historical accuracy doesn't sell. That's why we're getting Soviet carriers on the PC version. Because not only did those Russians whittle away the late hours of the night drawing up wonderful battleships they couldn't build, they also spent the night whittling away drawing carriers they could never play. Or build, I should say. Oh, no, it looks like I'm just doing loop-de-loops around him. I might just do a boom and zoom on the side of the North Carolina. So I've got to let my engine speed cool down a bit. Let's do some AP bombs. And what I might do, I might even actually move my carrier up. Get rid of 2 of these for sure. Might even get rid of another 2 along the way. That reticle's a lot smaller, okay. Oh, looks like she's coming forwards now. Oh no, no, still going backwards. Right, let's go, 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 go. Wonder if it's worth maybe coming at a slightly curved trajectory. It's just going slightly off to the side of the circle. I think I might have to start going against North Carolina. I might have to go in with 4 aircraft and just sacrifice some aircraft. Okay, definitely gonna motor up to these chaps and get some fighters down. Okay. Yeah, I'm going with a full squadron, I think. Of these weak aircraft, I've only lost 1 against a cruiser. That's ridiculous. Who's up front? Okay, I'm going to drop you some fighters as soon as I can. Get rid of 2 of these aircraft. So I'm going with 3, so I got 1 sacrificial aircraft.
Gegnerischer Kreuzer gesunken.
No, other side. For now, yep. Try and do a quick loop. Gonna let my engines cool down a bit before I go in. Almost as soon as you see one of your aircrafts pop a little bit of smoke, you need to do the drop. And that usually is enough. Yeah, that's working. Right, water. Okay. I'm gonna go after the Tennessee, just in case our chassis just can't deal with it. This is why I want them to introduce a command that says I need air support. Because that whole time, like, I wasn't really aware of what the situation was over here with the Shashio. At least if the Shashio could make me aware of his situation, or that he wanted assistance, then I might have come over and seen what was going on. I'm gonna be honest with the chat though. I used to like American carriers. I now have a new favourite. Don't think. Yeah, that's going to be the end of the game, though. Yeah, it's the end of the game. There's no point in me really doing much. Looks pretty, but complete fantasy. I mean, like they say, it's practically sidelets, but if they actually ever bothered with all the structural upgrades to a carrier, problem was it wasn't actually structurally possible. That's why the Germans dropped it as an idea. Oh well. You're doing alright in these German carriers, yeah. I think the boom and zoom on the torpedo drops is actually quite nice, which is quite interesting. Russian surface vessels had poor maintenance schedule. Yes, very very much indeed. The Russian ruble with her, well, the Royal Ruble with her rusted in turrets. Not too bad. Interesting. Yeah, so in general, it seems that the carriers are OP everywhere. If Warships of Life is so confident that if I take a tier 6, that his tier 5 carrier will not be up tier to tier 7, and it's never happened to him before, then we all know what we're going to do. We're going to take an AA Cheshire out. We're going to see what we can do. I hope you have faith. See where we're. Oh, hello, Gecko. Good to see you. Good to see you. No history. I worked in the engines of the Royal Navy on subs and surface vessels. As long as the brown-nosed stripper does what he's told with, the go faster lever will still operate with, like a clock. Engines built post year 2000 are a 24-hour running troubleshoot session though. Yeah, I bet. Russian carriers, I die inside. I know what you mean. Pixel. No, Ivan, you can't just leave a carrier for months without maintenance and expect it to work fine. Like, I can't pronounce the name of it. But yeah, didn't she sink in her own dry dock? A lot of hard mode challenges are just built for the Cleveland. Well, most of them. Pixel, you were the chosen one, Major. It was said that you would bring gameplay to proven designs, not leave them for inferior access designs. Well, I'm hoping for British carriers. Here we go, tier 5 and 6 game. No, you're not wrong, Warships. It does seem to be this way. Guide Akatsuki, Surrey, California, New Mexico, Ashitaka, Scharnhorst, Weiser. HE loaded. Oh my god, we've got like this horrible AA bubble over here. Let's hope we can live long enough to actually start impacting some aircraft. Out of their battleships, 14-inch guns, 14-inch guns, 16-inch guns, 11-inch guns. So it's only really the Ishitaka which does concern me. Everyone else I can angle against. So I might take a bit of a wide berth in the Cheshire. Never history hub. She sank in dry dock as well. Yeah, I thought she did. She's caught fire, sunk in her own dry dock. Russian carriers. This is the thing, like, I kind of feel that, yeah, it's fine to have Russian battleships in game, but from tier 6 up, the turrets shouldn't be allowed to rotate, they should be just rusted in place. So you have to turn the ship in order to use them. Then they'd be historically accurate. Alright, looks like we're going to have to throw some muscle in behind this Icarus to get rid of the Guidey. However, there's double battleship working up ahead, which is a concern. I should be alright to... oh no, I'm just going to have to go, I'm sorry. We nearly made it, Sorry. I want a sorry command as well. Maybe that's just far too British of me. Very nice.
Nice work.
Fire on the Scharnhorst.
Concentrate fire on the target. battleship.
What is the AA rating on Cheshire? Before you touch it, I think it's like 94. And as soon as you start adding stuff to Cheshire, it just goes. You can get 100. You can get an AA rating of 100 in the Cheshire.
Our team has taken the lead.
So I really want their carrier to come pester me, so I can just mulch for aircraft. The problem is, whenever I end up at a carrier game, like no one wants to come near the Cheshire. They're like, it's a Cheshire. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll look after my planes this game. Because what's my AA range? 6.3. I shot down. So far I shot down 2 spotter aircraft. But yeah, it just seems like the enemy team's just going to melt before we can really test the AA on the Cheshire, which is a shame. Our team's been a little tad too successful. Ooh.
Victory is in sight.
Gotta guess where their carrier is now. Got fire on the shooter though, but she's gonna get mulched. There she goes. Guess where the carrier is. He's within my gun range. I'll just keep myself spotted then. See if I can tempt him to come do a strike on me. Go on. Do it. Do it. Yep, that's the whole squadron wiped. That's the first time I've actually been able to use that consumable against aircraft. Because every time I equipped it, I always found I ended up in a game without an aircraft carrier.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on normal alert.
Oh, I wanted to mulch more aircraft. Yeah, so that is a Cheshire with 100 AA rating. We've got time for one more game, and you know what it's like. Let's see, let's just prove the AA rating of the Cheshire. 100. Let's see what we've got in the crates, and then we might do. Let's do Hood. Let's do Hood to finish on, unless there's any dying requests. I just changed that back because I can't always guarantee a carrier game if I'm playing solo or without a carrier. I don't know if someone's going to play a tier 5 carrier, I might take the Duke of York out. If not, we'll do the Hood. Cheshire never let down. No. She's always good fun. Oh, go on then. We'll do Duke of York then. If you're gonna do that, that's fine by me. Duke of York is pretty. Something that's practically the same as a KG5, but with slight differences. She is pretty. The mighty Hood Major. I know Hood would be nice, but if we're gonna end up in a carrier game, I'd like to actually test the Duke of York's AA complement for like a proper game. Because the whole reason behind the Duke of York is it's the Pacific Theatre AA build. Tier 5 and 6 game. Nuremberg, Dallas, Belfast, Arizona, Tennessee, New Mexico, Eisenhower, Lion, and a Vaser.
Let's get to it.
So, I'm going to swing over to the left flank. Never neglect the mighty. No, never miss the mighty off the mighty Hood. Let me assist New Orleans in your steering. There you go. Who needs steering gears when you can have a massive tugboat? Gonna get spotted by aircraft soon, so we're gonna have to start contemplating turning out. In the meantime, we can quickly loose off a volley against the Dallas. That's gonna miss. Typical. Even though you've got British AP, you end up with the obligatory overpens on a lightly armoured cruiser, because short throughs AP for some reason doesn't work. I take it back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I take it back. I didn't mean it, Cage. Well, that happened. just as I was complaining about how the AP on the British battleships just seems to always go through light cruisers with overpens, even though it's short fuse, I get the one punch on a Dallas. Yeah, I take it back. Yeah, it works. And they need to do a virtual reconstruction of Hood so you can walk the decks and interior. I want to see the engine rooms. That'll be interesting. That'd be a massive project though, and you'd have to have one hell of a computer to operate it. You'd have to like do like that kind of virtual tour. But if you could do it, that'd be something that'd be absolutely brilliant for the historic dockyard at Portsmouth. I mean, I'd like to go to the historic dockyard in Portsmouth this year if I could, and go see HMS Hood's bow. But yeah, we'll see how the restrictions go. They've done it for the Titanic. Ooh. I was spotted by aircraft. That was me thinking I was going to be clever and hide behind an island. Their team's just bored up, haven't they? Get in the centre. Let's start making a move up this flank then. I'm Portsmouth resident. Fair enough. Let me know when you visit. I'm next Navy. I'll get you where the public can't venture. Fair enough. It's been a good couple of years since I've been to Portsmouth. I think the last time I went to Portsmouth was probably when I was 18, and that was one of the HMS Bristol trips with the Air Cadets. I think I did HMS Bristol 4 years in a row, or so, something like that, when I was in the cadets. Loved HMS Bristol. I really hope they don't scrap her. I really hope they make her into a museum. That's what concerns me the most about her at the moment. Just got to see if I can form like a mini crossfire with the Florida here. If I hook a slight right and he hooks a slight left, then maybe we can form a crossfire on this Tennessee. Just maybe. Come on, load the guns! Come on, Florida, you better still be with me. Can you finish that Tennessee? Because after that we've got to try and work Nuremberg over. Probably about time for a repair party. Turn in. The Arizona's pushing up, so just watch yourself, warships. What did we lose? We lost a turret, okay. Gonna do that. I know I shouldn't, but
Fire.
just need to retain as much HP as I can at the moment.
Problem solved, sir. Fire.
Oh, bracketed. Oh my. Tore my special spell check is having a stroke tonight. You in the air cadets. The look at the Mo is certainly scrapping. Oh, I hope they don't scrap Bristol. How come you didn't go into the RAF? Passion for engineering. I kind of had like a. I wanted to go into engineering, but I couldn't really find like an engineering sector within the armed forces that I kind of had a interest in. So I ended up going down Civvy Street, and now I'm a structural engineer. I can't say which sector because it's such a small sector that it'd be very easy to work out who I am probably. Thanks Q for the fighter support warships. Eternal finally got around to watching the amateur reports while eating. Just finished eating, so back. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. It was a very good submission, Eternal. Much obliged. It's definitely inspired me to play carriers slightly differently, and I've even actually taken the Shikuku out. Come on, B turret. Oh. Yeah, there we go. 6 aircraft. 90,000 damage, which isn't too bad. I'm gonna go free cam. Let's jump on board with the Jerry. And we'll jump into his flight of aircraft. Or not. There we go. There's the Germans. Engineering, nice. Should have joined the Navy. Into service rivalry never dies. Oh, my favourite was Fly Navy, Sail Army, and March Air Force, because I think was it like the best pilots went into the Fleet Air Arm. The Army used to always win the like the sailing competitions, and the RAF used to always win the marching competitions. Yeah. So, yeah, but you can't beat some of the military sayings. I think my favourite one was "hurry up and wait," because you used to always have to get there like 5 minutes early, 10 minutes early, 15 minutes early, depending whether you were a junior NCO, senior NCO, or just standard cadet. So you'd hurry up, you'd get there early, and then you'd have to wait around because the officers were always late. So that used to be the unofficial motto of the air cadets was "hurry up and wait." Yeah. Okay, fair enough. I'll take first. That's quite. I'll be happy with that. That devastating strike on the dice at the start was very amusing. I'm going to part ways, chaps, because I am going to have to call at the end of the stream because it's 2100 hours, or very close to it. So time to stop and cook dinner. Tonight's meal will be chicken burgers, in case the wife's watching. And there we go. That is everything. Before you go, a couple of things. If you can, give the stream a thumbs up. Obviously, it helps. If you're a subscriber, thank you very much. If you're a patron, thank you very much. If you're not a subscriber and you enjoyed this, feel free to subscribe. Down in the description is a redeem code which was teased in the German carrier video, so it's down there. There's also a link to the redeemer just to make things a bit easier, so you can just copy and paste it rather than try and watch the trailer and read it off the bow of the carrier. Thank you to everyone who has come along. Thank you, Warships, for joining the division, and thank you to your friends who are joining as well. Have a good night, Eternal Abyss. You'll be working at 10, fair enough. Have a good shift. And going as far back as I can in the chat, which I think is actually all the way back to the start. So doing the thank yous. Obviously, I said thank you to Neighborhood Hub. Oh no, yeah. Thank you to a name was. Thank you to Mike X Gaming. Thank you to Brandon ABC. Who else did we have along for the show? Thank you for Warships Alive. Thank you to Tazul Kalu Adventures. Thank you to Pixel Mug. Thank you to R9DNG. Thank you to Salty Sax. Thank you to Thoughtful Gamer. Thank you to Vaz Vegas as well. I think that's everyone. It's been a bit of a quiet stream, but it is a random time, it's a random day. It's literally just been a random stream, just messing around with the new battleships, the new carriers, seeing what it's like. And then at the end, we've started to mess around with a couple of British ships as well. You know me, I can't help myself. But yeah, Duke of York, maybe a bit more worthwhile with carriers coming in with her Pacific Theatre AA upgrade and the AP having slightly better angles. Was definitely some shots there which I was getting, which I wouldn't even bother attempting in the KG5. I'd use HE in the KG5. But yeah, well, I think that's everything and everyone. Thank you for coming along, and yeah, we'll just roll out the music and look at the Duke of York. Well, until next time, I'm the Gareth Major, and back to the port. Cheerio!